Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So,
Yes.
you guys at the moment are practicing tajweed, and you're practicing by repeating it 30 times with each few syllables, etc. Right? What you can do, because you're now at a good level, enough level, to be able to memorize, you can do so. How? By leveraging your practice, right? Leveraging your practice, and then, because what you're doing now is you're practicing letter by letter, word by word, sound by sound, but you're not. I don't know if you are, Allahu Alam, but you're not focusing on joining the letters together, the words together, and the sentences together, and then the verses of one verse to the next verse. You're not linking them together. That's the only thing that's missing, mostly. So what you need to memorize is just link them together. So you just recite, for example, recite this five times, and recite this one 5 times with it. Next verse, and the next, and link it together. Now, listen. There's 3 main senses that you're going to be working on to memorize. 3 main senses.
Okay, yeah.
The senses are your eyes, your ears, and your tongue. Your eyes are your visualization of the page. Your ears are the auditory wavelength of the page, or however you read it to be. And then your tongue is the muscle memory of that. Okay. And so you've worked with your tongue a lot, so you're doing muscle memory a lot of this page. What's missing is mainly the auditory wavelength of the rhythm. Okay, so that is that comes with when you're reciting a whole ayah. You get the rhythm of the ayah, or the rhythm of the page by reciting all the page together, etc. You get the wavelength of the rhythm, and you're missing. You can say you're missing eyes, but not as bad as the rhythm. The rhythm is the main thing that's missing. So to get that, you listen and you link. And there's 2 other things. There's the understanding of the page that will help you memorize, because when you understand the flow, and you don't need to work on these as much, the senses, after you understand it. And also there's linking, which I've told you already, linking one thing to the next. Okay, so those are things those are kind of your toolbox. That's a toolbox. If you see any of them lacking, work on that one. This one. So right now with your practice, you've done a lot of muscle memory.
Yeah.
So you can say that's strong. Then you look at the other ones.
And how do you know which one you're lacking?
You know by how you feel. So what does that mean? If you know from listening to the page that you don't know the rhythm of this page, then that means the rhythm is lacking. If you know by reading that you're stuttering, that means your muscle memory is wrong or bad. Muscle memory is not there. If you know by reading that when you look away from the page, you can't remember what it looks like at all, that's your visualization of the page is weak. Okay. If it's linking, then linking is that you might know how to recite a sentence well, right? And it's really strong. But when it comes to reading the next verse, you don't know what's happening. That means linking is missing. And linking can actually be done through these 4 things that I've mentioned. Linking can be done through understanding, because you understand what one is and what leads to the next part, like a story or, yeah. It can be done through muscle memory, because you're linking through muscle memory, right? You're practicing one ayah with another ayah together, so that the muscles are trained together, right? Okay, and remembered together. Then your link can be done through the rhythm, because one rhythm is similar to the next one, or one is different to the other one, and you train them together. You hear the differences or the similarities, yeah. And it can be done by visualization, because you know what one looks like and what the other looks like. For example, this one ends here, this one ends there, or that this one's got more and this has got less, or the certain topics that you remember on the page. And this now goes through linking through into kind of linking. Like you remember that this is a topic, your understanding of the verse is that if this topic was first, then this topic right? And this, Allah talks about this a lot much time than this. So you look at these 5 things. And that will help you a lot. It will save a lot of your efforts and your time when you know what you need to work on. Okay, that's recorded.